say to themselves 5 times when they wake up, I love you. I love you, Diane. Diane, I love you. You are loved because I love you.
Mm.
Take it to the mirror. You can just look in the mirror while you're brushing your teeth and say, you know what? I love you. I love you. And say it with conviction. I love you. Because in doing that, right, just that simple step, you just debunked. Nobody loves me. I don't feel loved. Because I promise you, when you say that to yourself, not only will you feel the love, but you will attract the love.
What if the best chapter of your life hasn't even begun yet? What lies within you is the power to live brighter, bolder, and truer than ever before. So welcome to Vivitude, where caregiving, connections, and career come into balance, and where your vitality, vision, and voice shines through. Because the revolution isn't out there, it's already within you. Welcome to Vivitude.
Welcome back, dear listeners. You've been listening to Diane Woodford, our special guest on this episode of Vivitude. This is where wisdom meets connection. And today we have been connecting on a different frequency, the frequency of love. Diane, your book is called Aftercare. What does aftercare looks like as a practice for ourselves, and how does it ripple outward to those who we love?
Anu, that's a great question. So I'm going to start with present time and kind of go back to the book. Aftercare looks like living your life fully in love every single day. Aftercare looks like freedom. Aftercare looks like having a goal or dream manifested right before your eyes. Because before I even wrote Aftercare and I was going through the whole experience with Charles, we had already, as I said, been One Love ambassadors. So we were already living in love. And the very one thing that hadn't happened yet was we hadn't gotten to Paris. We hadn't came to France yet. That was the only thing. Our board was full of adventures and friends and family and love. Aftercare looks like healing, not in the word, but in the feeling and in the way that you're living. Aftercare looks like peace.
Mm.
Peace beyond the trauma. It is attainable, it is possible. Aftercare looks like a walk by the water, a walk in the park, a bike ride. Aftercare looks like a warm cup of tea, cuddle up in a chair, and just taking a breath.
Mm.
Aftercare looks like dancing in the rain. Aftercare looks like a train ride, a bike ride, a drive through the country. Aftercare is joy.
Mm.
Aftercare is giving your body the space to restore, to reset, to resume and thrive and not be stuck. That's what aftercare is. So hopefully, listeners, you've picked up on aftercare is whatever brings you joy, brings you peace, brings you love, attained, as simple as an ice cream cone, as magnificent as a trip to Paris. Aftercare.
Diane, your voice is so soothing and reassuring. And I know you and Charles also record meditations and make them available for anyone who wants to keep listening to you, even for their meditations, or even for calm, or even for raising that frequency of love. Where can they
Yes.
find you?
Thank you so much for asking that question. So, yeah, we did. We did a 40-day recording. It's on our website, which is PATHS, PATHS, the number two, the word transformation altogether.com. When you go to the site, there's an aftercare button to the far right. You click on that, and as you click on that, we are offering the meditations 40 days. And here's the thing, I know that meditation is not easy for everyone. So these meditations are less than 3 minutes. They're actually around 2 minutes per day, and they're life changing.
And I hope our listeners will go and check that out. We will have it in the notes for the podcast as well. My final question for you today is, if the listener feels distant from love, our this generation we are addressing is exhausted, really have their hands and minds full, and maybe some of them are lonely or disconnected, what's the first step that you'd invite them to take?
The first step that I would invite them to take is to say to themselves 5 times when they wake up, I love you. I love you, Diane. Diane, I love you. You are loved because I love you.
Hmm.
Take it to the mirror. You can just look in the mirror while you're brushing your teeth and say, you know what? I love you. I love you. And say it with conviction. I love you. Because in doing that, right, just that simple step, you just debunked. Nobody loves me. I don't feel loved. Because I promise you, when you say that to yourself, not only will you feel the love, but you will attract the love. And saying it to yourself, people will just come, you know what? I love you. What? Because you have gotten onto that frequency of love. It's just that simple. It's just that simple.
It's magical too. As you were saying this, I love you, I love you, I love you. I know you were saying it, say it to yourself. I was also receiving it. And, my hands were going to go like this and say, Diane, I love you, I love you, I love you. And that had just started to come up. That emotion was starting to rise. And this is how powerful, magical, and magnificent it is. I love you.
I love you.
So thank you for being there with us, and have truly enjoyed speaking with you, Diane, and really appreciate all the time you have given to us and our listeners. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Diane, for your wisdom. Truly appreciate you being here on Vivertude and inviting us into this frequency of love and holding space for transformation and magic. As you often teach at your website, Paths to Transformation, that when we pause, we lean into love, reset, we can then step forward renewed. And love is not just what we feel, it is what we become when we slow down enough to hear our hearts and to connect with one another. And as I was experiencing this interview, there was a poem which came to my mind, which is from my own book called Ignite Your Light. And I'm going to end with that. It's called I Love You. I look in the mirror. Who's she? I like her. She smiles at me and she says, I like you too. I look at her and wonder, what if she can? And she chides, really? That's all you care? She disarms me with her smile. I notice her laugh lines deeper than before. The crinkles around her eyes are well defined too, and the gray in her hair is more than yesterday. Yet the curiosity about this world is intact. She feels alive through the mirror. My resistance melts. She's perfect as she is in the moment, creative and divine. I feel the power through her. She's happy. She whispers, I love you. And I have no qualms to admit that I love her too. May each one of us carry forward the invitation to live from this frequency, to pause, to love, to transform. And now, in the spirit of your work and your message, Diane, I am signing off with one love.
And thanks for listening to Vivitude. 4 hosts, 1 each week. We help you revivitude your next chapter because purpose, passion, and prosperity isn't out there. They're already within you. Brighter, bolder, truer. Vivitude.